What time is it? It is. It's that time. It's the mystery box challenge time for the month of June. So guess what? Come on in and let's get started. Hello everybody. If you are new to my channel and stopping by from another one of the Amazing Creators channels, welcome and thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy the creations that I come up with today. Who sent me a box? Well, Val over at Auntie Cuckoo is the one who sent me my box this month. Who did I send my box to? Crafts by Caitlin. You'll want to head on over to her channel after you watch this unboxing and all of the creations that I hopefully come up with and see what I sent to Caitlin and what she comes up with. The Mystery Box Challenge is put on by Courtney over at Creative on the Cheap, and it's where a bunch of us DIY YouTube creators get together. We send each other a box with 7 to 10 random items in them, 2 challenge items that are wrapped up that we've got to incorporate into DIYs. With each mystery box, well, Courtney, she likes to put a twist. There's always a twist, right? This time, the twist is kind of a take on Nailed It, and this was sent to her by a subscriber in the comment section of her video saying that we should do a twist on that. And so Courtney came up with us sending a picture in our box to whatever creator we were sending our box to. So in my case, because I was sending it to Caitlin over at Crafts by Caitlin, I sent her a picture of a past DIY that I did, and I could either send her a couple items to help her recreate that DIY or send her nothing. But the idea is that she's got to recreate that DIY just from looking at the picture. And well, guess what? She did it. And let's take a look. No. We're not gonna take a look at what she did yet. Haha. No, you're gonna have to wait until the end of today's video to see my reaction to her recreation of my DIY. Boy, that was a mouthful. But for now, I can't wait to see what Val sent me, what DIY I've got to recreate of hers. Was she nice? Or is she gonna challenge me? Well, let's take a look and see. We have got a nice, fun, festive looking box full of bright colors for summer. Okay, this is looking like it's probably the twist, so I'm gonna wait. Oh no, this is the twist. Haha, it says twist on it. Duh, Kelly. Okay, so this is probably just a note, and I love these. Kelly, summer is one of my favorite times to craft. I hope this box brings you a smile. I'm sure you will make something stinking cute. Hugs, Val. I love that. Thank you, Val. Alrighty, so jumping on into this, we have got a roll of Dollar Tree's new burlap, and this has the white paint spots. Okay, Val, I'm loving you already. Oh, keep that same energy with the beads on top, the bead hanger. We've got a canvas wall decor plaque here. Oh, fun. Oh, we've got some stuff that we can really work with. These new plaques here with the buffalo check. We've got 1 challenge item and 2 challenge items, so we're gonna save those for the end. We've got, oh, so fun. She has sent me a lot of fun plaques to really, I'm already feeling inspired. I know what I'm gonna do. Love that. And we've got a wood slat. Okay, I'm gonna say that Val was so far kind to me, knock on wood. I am loving what she sent me so far to work with. So let's see if that kindness transferred over into these challenge items. Okay. I like it. We have got the glass light bulb or the plastic light bulb, and so it could be like a terrarium if you wanted it to be. Love it. That was the first one, and here is the second one. I'm already thinking about the twist, what I have to recreate of hers. I'm a little bit nervous. And, oh, okay, some disappearing purple spray adhesive. Okay, huh. Do I get to use this to create a DIY, or do I have to incorporate this into the DIY? I don't know, we'll see, but okay, it could be worse, right? Right. Okay, so now we've got the twist here, and it is the picture of her DIY that I need to recreate. So let's see what we've got here. Okay. DIY summer decor. This is from 2020. So I've got to recreate what looks to be like a 4th of July centerpiece with, and she did give me a clue, toilet paper rockets. I'm gonna give it my best go, my best shot. And so yeah, I'm gonna kind of set this stuff out like I usually do. I'm gonna ponder it, I'm gonna stare at it, I'm gonna touch everything, kind of move it around. But more than that, I'm gonna sleep on it because I get my best ideas in my sleep. And I will meet you back here in just a couple of seconds, inspired and ready to create. Okay, so I'm super excited because I'm feeling inspired. So I'm gonna start off with this wood plank. Anytime I have a chance to pull out my power tools and use them, I do. With this plank, I knew I could get more than one DIY out of it. I could get 3 actually just by cutting it up. So I did in fact cut it up. This is part of what I cut up. These 4 small blocks, these 3, I guess, what do you want to call them? Pieces. These bottom pieces here, I'm going to give them a good coating of some white chalk paint. Now, this here is an example of me multitasking, putting 2 DIYs in one because I was painting the pieces, so I figured I'd do it all at once, getting those white pieces done, and here on top, these 2 pieces, they're gonna get a coating of some black chalk paint, because why not? There's a theme to these DIYs. The theme is gonna be black, white, a little bit of green, and maybe a little bit of farmhouse to it. These 4 blocks, well, they're gonna come together just like this. And what am I gonna do with these blocks? Well, Crafter's Square. Well, they've got these galvanized letters, 13 come in a pack. You're not getting the full alphabet in one pack. You're gonna need 2 packs. So when you're picking these up, make sure you are getting the first and the second half of the alphabet. I pulled out the letters spelling out the word farm. If you're new to my channel, I am somebody who likes to add texture, dimension to my DIYs because I feel like it elevates it. So instead of just gluing these galvanized letters onto this block, I'm using some of those smaller beads that came in a pack from Dollar Tree that I'm never gonna use. I hold on to them in my stash because they make for great, I guess, pieces to elevate letters like this. Can you use foam tape? Yeah, sure, you can, but when you've got beads that you're not gonna use, repurpose them and put them on the back of those letters, because when I glue these letters onto this block, it's really gonna take it to the next level. I wasn't feeling like this piece was done. It was missing something, and it was in fact missing some of my stitching. Yeah, so to those white blocks, I'm gonna add black stitching, and to the black box, I'm gonna add some white stitching, and that will finish this piece off. I want this piece to stand up, so an easy way to do that is just add a couple of Jenga blocks to the back. Because why not? Because we can. Repurposing. And there we have it. For these other 3 pieces, I figured I'd stack them from smallest to largest, kind of centering each piece. Can I just tell you that Dollar Tree has the best rub-on transfers right now that you need to keep your eyes open for. Grab them and put them in your stash. When I saw these, I knew that they would be perfect for the theme of these mystery box DIYs that I'm doing. Now, what am I gonna do with this round plaque? Well, I did. I cut it up because for this next DIY, I needed 2 squares, a larger one and a smaller one. To these squares, I'm gonna paint the larger one black and the smaller one white, because that's the theme of these DIYs. And if you haven't caught on these DIYs, it's gonna be a farmhouse tiered tray. This was a rub-on transfer that I had in my stash. I thought it'd be fun to add to the white piece, so I cut a piece just big enough to fit on that white square. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it on. Once I transfer it on, I decided it needed a bit of rusticking up. Is that a word, rusticking? Well, it is now. We'll add it to the Kelly Barlow vocabulary dictionary. I wanted to darken these edges up just to give it some dimension, because that's what that'll do. And I'm doing it using just a basic black ink pad that you can get at Dollar Tree by Jod in the office supply section. On the back side of this white piece, I'm gonna add more of those wood beads to each of the corners because I'm going for dimension. Instead of just gluing this piece onto the black piece flat, if you add these beads, then set it on there, look at the difference. And to the back, it needs some of those handy Jenga blocks because this is going on a tiered tray and it needs to stand up by itself. And look at that. What a fun, easy piece. Challenge item number 1, this plastic light bulb terrarium. I'm gonna give it a good coating with, surprise, surprise, some white chalk paint. And to the top, the gold top, I don't show it, but I did end up painting it black because that's the theme I'm going with. Love the color of this reindeer moss. The green is so vibrant. Had some of these decorative birds in my stash. I decided to go with the larger one. You can barely see it, but I stuck it inside the terrarium on top of that reindeer moss. Come on, Kelly. Reindeer moss, and I'm gonna go ahead and add just a bit of twine because this is one of my DIYs. And how am I not gonna add twine to a farmhouse tiered tray? You got to. Twine, burlap, it's a must. And where there is twine, there must be one of my twine bows. But I wasn't feeling this yet. I just felt like it was missing something. What was it missing? Well, maybe I should add a bit of stitching to the opening of this terrarium / light bulb birdhouse. So I went ahead and did that, and was I happy? No, I wasn't. I figured it'd be a good excuse to add more of those rub-on transfers to this light bulbs. This one was perfect. It says home, because why not? Let's take a look. Okay, now it's finished. I love this, the home for the bird and a light bulb. I really appreciate pieces like this that you can disassemble and not destroy them and reassemble them again. I'm gonna go ahead and take the center out. I removed the beads, and to this frame, it is going to get a nice good coating of, yeah, I'm switching it up. Some black paint. Because why? Because, did I tell you, say it with me, there's a theme to these DIYs because it's a farmhouse tiered tray. This mystery box is turning into that anyway. To the plaque itself, I don't much like the saying, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up with some white chalk paint because I had these farmhouse stickers in my stash from Dollar Tree for a while now. I was looking for an excuse to use them, and well, this was the excuse. It's gonna add a touch of color. The beads, I didn't tell you, but I did not throw those away. We don't throw wood beads away, no! But instead of using twine, I'm gonna use pipe cleaner. Why am I using pipe cleaner? Because it's gonna give the beads some substance, and it's gonna allow that strand of beads to stand up above the frame. I love the look of beads. I want them to show. So yeah, pipe cleaner will do just that. I'm gonna hot glue the pipe cleaner there onto the back of this frame, replace that center piece, and just like that, look there, we have got a fun farmhouse decor piece to add to what is going to be, yeah, you guessed it, our farmhouse tiered tray. I love this piece. Simple. I know, right? Doesn't Dollar Tree have the best tissue paper ever? Not only is it good for gifts, but it is great for DIYing. So for this DIY, I am implementing that challenge item number 2 that Val sent me, and it is the purple liquid glue. Now, I didn't want to use the bottle. I figured that the purple glue would work just as well as Mod Podge. So by spraying it onto this rolling pin that I also had in my stash, taking some of that amazing decorative tissue paper. I loved this piece of tissue paper because of the green. I figured it'd add just a touch of color that I'm looking for to this tray. Onto the wood handles of this rolling pin, I'm gonna add some cute mini twine bows, because why not? Because I can. And to the center of this rolling pin, I dug back into my stash of stickers and I found one that said farmhouse that I'm gonna place there, and look at how fun this piece is. Next up, this canvas decor piece. I'm gonna disassemble it because who doesn't? You see this being done all the time. I don't much like the saying of the canvas. I don't really have a use for it. So by removing the canvas, I can then utilize the wood pieces. I didn't have to cut these down. I just went ahead and broke them apart, and I'm gonna glue them together just as you see me doing here, just pounding the back of this with maybe a stick of glue, truth be told. I was in a hurry. I thought I wanted to paint this piece white until I didn't. I ended up going back over it with some black paint. Now, I will tell you, when I'm doing a tiered tray, I look for pieces that are small enough or proportionate enough to fit on my tiered tray. And when I find pieces like that, I like to repurpose them. And so a lot of times when I see these pieces in the mystery box, I really love doing tiered trays. And I like to show you how you can take a piece and repurpose it, cut it up maybe, and make your own DIYs like I did with that plaque, and get several pieces out of one. A lot of us crafters are DIYers, and so we like putting the work in. I tell ya, I did a lot of digging in my stash for this mystery box challenge because I didn't have a lot of time to go to Dollar Tree, Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and look for pieces. I really only had one day to whip these DIYs out because time is at a premium at my house. And so yeah, I dug in, grabbed these wood Scrabble tiles that I want to say are from Dollar Tree, and spelled out Farm Fresh using that purple glue to adhere it onto the wood stand. I also had this house that Auntie Cuckoo sent me, but it was a bit longer. I went ahead and cut it down, even cut the stand down because I wanted the stand. More of the new rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree that you can get right now. I just got these a couple of weeks ago. I thought would be fun to add to this house. Like I said, I repurposed, or I cut down this house to make it suit my needs so it would fit on my tiered tray. What tiered tray doesn't have a black and white farmhouse with a twine bow at the peak? Look at how cute that is. Easy peasy. I would say every one of my tiered trays has a birdhouse on it. I don't know why, I just always love adding one. So I took one of Dollar Tree's birdhouses because I really needed another piece to add to this tray because it just didn't feel like there was enough on there. I'm gonna give the house itself a good coating with the white paint, and the roof, yeah, with the black. This birdhouse couldn't be any more perfect with the detailing there on the front, resembling a barn, and a welcome sticker. And of course, a twine bow at the peak. Now this is a tiered tray. What tiered tray do I use? One that I made at a Dollar Tree Jenga blocks and plaques. This is a 100% Dollar Tree tiered tray that I will link at the end of today's video and in the description box. I promise I'll remember to do that. This is what my tiered tray looks like after, and I couldn't be happier with all these pieces. Now, let's address the DIY that I've got to recreate from this picture. So to do that, I picked up one of these wood cups, wood pen holders, wood containers, you choose, and I'm gonna give it a nice dark brown coating. Actually, yeah, it is, well, yeah, it's dark brown, but I'm using dark burnt umber. Oh my goodness, Kelly, spit it out, burnt umber. I almost drew a blank there. No, I did draw a blank there. I'm gonna give this a good coating with some burnt umber. That's by Apple Barrel. I saved my toilet paper rolls. I'm showing 3 here, only did 2. And I'm gonna use some of this burlap, 4th of July burlap, to wrap them in that you can get right now. Now I'm doing this DIY on a smaller scale than Auntie Cuckoo did. Taking a paper plate because I don't have any cardstock. I just cut out a rough circle to make the cone for the top of the rocket or the firecracker. When I say rough, I wasn't kidding you, and I just kind of rolled it to make a cone. And I was trying, I thought I was doing 3, but I wasn't. I have 2 of them here. They're gonna get glued right on top, covered with some burlap. Didn't show that either. In the base of that rocket, I'm gonna add some foam. Foam? Yeah, that's foam, right? Yeah, floral foam. And a dowel with some hot glue. So that way I can stand them up in my floral bouquet. Now, when I went to Dollar Tree, they didn't have any sunflowers, and I didn't much want to spend a bunch of money on these flowers at Walmart, so I just picked out some fun, festive 4th of July flowers that would somewhat resemble sunflowers and go with my burlap rockets. And that is what I used. Red, white, and blue. What are these? Daisies? That's what we'll call them, daisies. And this is what I ended up with.
Hi guys, it's so hot out. So I have my hair up and I just got an email from Kelly. So we're gonna open it up so you guys can see my reaction to the twist that I sent her. Here we go. Oh, how cute. I love how she did it. Oh, that is so cute. So I'll be sure to have it here on the screen for you guys as well. I love the burlap. So cute. Good job, Kelly.
I'm gonna say that was a fun box. Val, you were nice to me. Thank you so much. I've got a lot going on this month, so you were gentle and kind-hearted with me, and I appreciate it. The recreation of your DIY was a fun one to do, so thank you for sending that to me, and thank you for the tip on the toilet paper rolls. I hope you all enjoyed what I came up with my mystery box challenge. Don't forget to head on over to Caitlin's over at Craft by Caitlin's to see what I sent her, what she came up with. There is a full playlist that Courtney put together in the description box below, which is very binge worthy. So you should go pop yourself some popcorn, put your feet up, and enjoy watching some of us creators DIY this weekend. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Happy feeling inspired. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, because I am. Bye for now, everybody. Go watch more DIYs.